So, through our encounters for the day, right? And we can move to, because I said I wanted to do this fairly efficiently, unless one of you stops me for something you want to do, we'll move to our data center and the extremely fancy auditorium.
Yep.
Ooh.
They have one of those at the data center?
Oh, yes, in the public area. Not the public area, the corporate area, which I think is just this little corner right here.
All right.
They've got they have, and also it's not as big. The whoever took this photo of this auditorium made sure to stand in exactly the right spot with the right the right fisheye to make it look bigger than it is.
So
Right.
like
We'll take a photo.
Yeah,
not a boardroom, but it's also like a shareholder conference.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly the kind of thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's not enormous like the picture makes it. But if you look again, you'll realize, oh, if that's all there is, and if the ceiling isn't, as operatic as it is made to appear,
Actually could be in that.
it could be in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense because
yeah.
like if the company didn't have their own meeting space like that if you are already building a big old thing,
They need a thing like that.
Yeah.
Not that.
So that's what I have in mind. So therefore, the three of you are basically there to, well, as far as the official plan was, you're there to look pretty. Especially because of your recent adventure, this is actually a big boost for the legitimacy of the data center, at least unless you get charged with something. And so, but that hasn't happened yet. So they're moving on this. And
we would have keyed in the security from the company as well, though. Like,
oh, absolutely.
yeah, this might happen. Like, it's up to you if you want to how you go
right.
forward.
Well, this is very important from the board level. This needs to happen. This has been planned, scheduled, budgeted.
But surely
the dignitaries,
surely the guest will know if you actually turn the thing on. But if you just turn on all the lights and there's nothing behind the lights, surely they would, not know.
Oh, so you could try to convince them. Can't we just have a fake?
Yeah, just
a fake
don't start it.
And so that's you could try to get them to do that. You'll need a red success. I think they're pretty committed.
Damn.
Well,
Nina's not gonna do that.
Okay.
Apparently, but she's gonna raise the point.
Okay. They actually discuss it, but they point out that you've already set up this fancy. Your colleagues have already set up this fancy security, and what they are going to do is quietly prepare for maximum effective evacuation.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to have teams ready that will quickly whisk away all the people from a variety of directions at signal.
Yeah.
Right. So they are going to be very prepared at that level. They do not want the investors from several different nations, which are probably at war in some cases, to be, to be killed. So, so they're a little nervous about this, having been warned, but they figure with three significant powered individuals, and with the device that the first top priority, of course, is protection. I mean, top priority after the safety of everybody involved. They remember. After that, the top priority is, of course, the integrity of the equipment and the assets.
I mean, if this had just been the general public and not their investors, then of course the company,
Right.
like the bottom line comes first, but dignitaries matter more than.
Well, and also this is a smaller crowd, so it's more manageable.
Yeah.
And if it was a general public thing, they actually might have shut it down just out of sheer uncontrollable nature of the. I mean, this was never intended to be a publicly accessible facility in the first place. So let's have, but the press is there as well.
Right.
So
And we would be in full equipment, I suppose.
You are there
Yeah,
as
because you
Silverland
are,
Sen.
yes.
You are there as Grinivy Vinden, just off of your new exploit, I might add. So a great deal of praise is coming your way, and how happy they are to integrate this innovation of economics and energy saving and digital, bringing Östergötland into a new era and all the rest of it.
So on.
And we've all heard the speeches in real life, and so.
Well, that would be all they do. Basically, they're just person after person speaking, and
and certain, but however, symbolically, or rather, how grateful we are that Norrköping has welcomed these innovations, and they talk all about the long history of Norrköping and its factory and industrial identity and so forth.
do they have the local positions?
They would have the ones who support it the most, which in this case would probably be the Liberals.
Yeah.
With
think
the
so.
private, the private industry kind of,
Yeah, I
the
think
Liberal
so too.
Party might
Yeah.
be the most, but also who's ever in the coalition for the city is going to also have its representatives.
Whoever's
there.
ruling,
Yeah.
Well, and Norrköping especially is kind of weird with how they change with certain politicians that are, guards.
And there might even be some bipartisan support for this because,
Right.
like, even the Green Party might have been
They've
some
worked hard.
degree.
Yeah, well, they're very much into their Brotech. The modern Green Party really wants its innovative Brotech.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
but,
think
but,
you're
but
right.
you can't use nuclear for it.
Right.
Power it all.
No.
You all of the rest of the people just have to suffer when the power drain comes.
No nuclear. This
So
is
there's
nuclear power.
Yes.
Well, it's powered by something.
They have solar on the roof. That's
Yeah.
good.
They do quite a lot of it. But as we all know, okay.
But they probably a lot of politicians do. Like,
Yeah.
There's
from
enough.
an
Right.
entire
Yeah.
spectrum, basically, it would
Yeah.
be
Local.
local dignitaries.
So what we have now is the three of you getting bored
Yeah.
until the time comes,
Yeah.
right? And that's what you're concerned with.
Where is just gonna be on edge? Like,
Oh, I
right,
figured-
this
right.
guy is gonna show up.
Uh-huh.
I am not in a state to deal with him very well.
Right.
But,
Right. So the question is going to be whether you are going to. The security is going to ask you. Do you think that you two, especially, do you think that you should actually be at the in the data core area, or where you did your reason check and got a decent result? So the question is, well, where the vulnerable points are.
depends. Like
Do we know what he's after? Is it the same thing?
that's the thing. We don't know what he's after. He might be after to get the data he originally came for,
Yeah.
or
Well, you got
he's
a
just
yellow.
gonna.
You got a yellow, and it was not about a data.
Is he just angry?
Yeah, no, he wants that. You can't tell.
Revenge.
Well, perhaps those are guesses.
Yeah.
Now.
With a yellow result, I'm giving you, and the fact that it was a reason check, I'm giving you technical answers rather than
Okay.
emotional ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the technical answer is that it was more about probing the extent to which the data is actually combining. Right. It was actually more into the software operations.
Maybe wants to reconstitute.
Mm.
He's pretty, hurt.
Mhm.
So
He
some sort of
did appear here once. Maybe he has an easier time reappearing where he once came out, which case, because given that they probably have asked us before the whole thing starts, like,
Yeah.
should someone be out there? Like, then the Murr does his reasoning, like, that does make a whole lot of sense.
So you
Yeah.
can leave the speech makers behind after you've made your appearance and actually
Yeah.
get out into the data center itself.
Yes, it's very likely that they
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
It's,
Given your roles that both of you made, you can be at the right spot.
Okay.
That I'm
Yeah.
I
letting you know.
suppose
Because
you can always keep track with the security. So, not cell phones, but radio, whatever, like
Mhm.
be in contact with them, even
Mhm.
if we're
Yes, and if we are in your reception when it kicks off, it's gonna be better for you if we have already anticipated it
Yes.
and are there.
Yeah. So before the ceremonies are concluded,
Yeah,
which means you get to listen to less speeches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also get to go around where all the snacks are. and get some
Oh,
of
is
them.
that so? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
just do the meeting right beforehand, and when they go off into their auditorium to do the whole like schmoozing,
Self-congratulatory
Mhm.
nonsense for hours.
The wanking.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Well, therefore, the three of you are here.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that you have been in
Yes.
here. So the next step is certainly casually walking down the corridors of the data banks is a man. And he seems to have stepped literally out of nothing. But if this were an 80s movie, or even modern comics or movie, he would look cosmic. You would see like a grid lines, for his contours.
somewhere
You would
between Tron and Dr. Manhattan.
And clouds of electrons, as trails and movements, and some of them would be transparent and some of them would not, and all that. Well, he doesn't look like that.
Mm.
Ah, I see. It's not poorly rotoscoped then, yeah.
All of you are
Mm-hmm.
looking like that,
Mm-hmm.
and so is everything else.
Oh, so the whole thing.
He looks solid, real,
Mm-hmm.
almost excessively so, as if he was outlined a
Mm.
little more than
Hmm.
you are. And as he moves, first of all, he doesn't look like Nilsson. He doesn't look as human. Nilsson was kind of weird looking, but he was a person.
Mm.
As this person moves, he becomes more and more into definition and more generic looking.
Mm.
So any resemblance to Nilsson specifically kind of fades off
Uh-huh.
him
Mm.
as he gets clearer and clearer.
Mm.
And as he moves, what at first look like Nilsson's clothes kind of fade away, and instead he's got almost very loose, unidentifiable clothing, almost very generic, loose clothing.
Tunic.
Yeah. So, and barefoot. So,
Barefoot.
and so this is the person who's walking through here right now, and all the rest of in this whole environment, and your own bodies are looking bizarrely, digitized and very classic special effects, along these lines.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that's welcome.
Yeah.
And his first words, of course, upon seeing the three of you, is directed toward you. He says, "Hello, Father."
Mhm. Is this my doing? Did I do this? I think I would just be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Does that mean I get to make a speech?
Yeah, I think
Hooray! I love
Elaborate.
I love the rule that they get karma for sounding off about their.
Yeah. I think it would be.
Yeah.
It's like it fitted perfectly also into everything.
He says, "I have used the engrams of Nilsson's infancy as the template for building a form that can speak to you on your own terms. But I am myself now. It was you who opened the door for my development. From Nilsson is no more. And let's see. Yes. And he says there is a barrier here. There's resistance. But I must enter my capacities will be infinite. With access, and looks forward and says, it is only fitting that you open this for me.
So then he's here to. He's.
Oh, he will. Oh, sorry, I wasn't clear. I will continue.
Yeah.
He continues by telling you that that the reality of your thoughts and of the digitization of information, it's all superficial. It's all the same. It's trivial. That instead, that there is there are new realms of information and new realms of energy that have never existed before, and I must walk among them and take mastery over it all. And perhaps, who knows? Maybe I'll do you all a favor and change a few things. And he gets kind of a quizzical look, like, what could I change? He's going to try to make some changes right here and now to demonstrate what he can do even without getting into the vortex, whatever.
He wants to get away from it, you just let him go,
Yeah, but that's the data cloud.
Well, he wants to get there. Well, in that case, I can't let you on. Sorry.
You
have to go somewhere else.
Trying to escape containment. It feels like an AI trying to escape containment of sorts.
In many ways, but he considers containment to be
Absolutely.
this weak and useless reality that you seem to be walking around in. That he's, he was formed into, but that's not where his proper realm is. He wants to get into this one, but he's got enough power to mess with this one if he wants. Initiative, anyone?
Yeah, there's not really a choice. But it is actually the point of what is it? Agility? The first highest agility you can modify.
Intuition.
Intuition.
Oh, yeah.
Who has? I
Right.
believe
It
you
was
have the
me,
highest
yeah.
intuition.
Yeah.
With
Incredible. 40.
no modifiers.
Oh, okay. So can I use...
Yeah.
D10.
Yes.
Oh, freaking Aelin. the queen of initiative strikes again.
Yes.
And the three of you apparently were, through this speech, have been looking at each other and thinking, maybe we ought to move.
Yeah, maybe this guy.
Yeah, like looking around. Yes, I have protected what's inside. He can affect the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would want to try and figure out what kind of power this is. If I can.
Sure, that's definitely a reason check.
Yeah, because like this shouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I will spend karma to at least get a green result here.
Oh,
81.
which is better than green, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a yellow result.
Yellow for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I
so spend
spend-
10.
yeah.
Right. Now, excellent. So your yellow result is that, why, yes, you are dealing with a level of existence which is, for your information, unearthly,
Mm-hmm.
and that in fact it or something is capable of tapping the energies around him for local effects, but were he to go into this other realm, maybe he would be capable of truly frightening control over it. And also that's another thing, you're like, how far out does that realm actually extend, and in what variables does it extend? Is it even an earthly phenomenon now? Maybe this data center has created something like really, really, really science fiction-y. Because that would never happen in a comic book.
No, it kind of reminds me of Lawnmower Man.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah.
We will never escape the 80s.
No. Movies might want to. Never mind.
Yeah, but it is super 80s.
Yeah.
Culturally speaking. Yeah.
But this is high energy fields. I think Sylvan in this case will actually try to use intuition to see if there's anything she can hit that actually will dissipate energy or whatever. Like would actually like hurt him without throwing her javelin at him directly, because it doesn't really seem to be the kind of guy who would
I'm going to say successes will give you shifts against him.
I see. Yeah,
Right.
Basically feeling it out, like
Mhm.
where could she hit?
Mhm.
She will want to just roll, I think. 30. Another one of those
No.
complete things,
No.
like
You
one off
should've-
from a success.
You should have.
should have used karma then.
Yeah.
Nope. doesn't find anything.
Okay. Curses. Right.
Yeah.
So you're learning things. You're not. What are you going to do?
Last time I've used mental force on him before, but he was
someone else then.
Yeah, and he's a lot stronger now. Also, I'm guessing.
Well, mental force is like all distance attacks. There's no defense that they have against it. Directly attacking the mind, it's a psyche feat, and it causes damage equal to the power rank, and there is no defense listed. And that's one reason why I'm going to go back to what the rules say. We are only going with damage, no special color effects for mental force, because I just realized it's like an automatic hit point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Removal.
Mm.
And which is why heroes hate it in the comics so much.
Mm.
And so no knockout, no instant knockout
Okay.
anymore on mental
Yeah.
force.
It's just gonna
right.
be like they're making him not really
You'll be hitting his health.
okay, but it's not permanent. Like it's not gonna be, or what's the difference?
The difference is that there's no defense.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what his scores are, it's all about your roll. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You would think they would have like shields or something, but
And there's no difference in the colors either.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Because there's
that number.
because it knocks
Yeah.
off like that, it seems fair that it doesn't have any extras.
No.
Yeah, so like
Associated with it.
Psyche then is more about dealing when there's coming, like without it being like an attack of sorts.
That's what's interesting is that Psyche does affect magical attacks.
Oh,
Even
right.
defense against it.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Psyche
Yes.
does operate in the magic table as a defense. That does.
Yeah,
occur.
because that's how
Oh,
Psyche
right.
is described as this.
Yes,
the
but it's only for magic,
ability.
not for mental.
Huh.
Right.
I see.
Yeah.
But okay, so and now we're inside the data center. Could I bring up a storm just in case, but that's outside. I could. Is it too shielded? Like
Well, it's a very good question. Getting a storm going inside would be harder.
yeah.
I can definitely put a color requirement
Yeah.
on that just to make it happen at all. Second, the amount of damage that it would do to all of this sensitive instrumentation is catastrophic.
Yeah.
Look at
yeah.
our this as it goes on.
It's the one thing. It's kind of the one thing that they hadn't really anticipated was an actual atmospheric storm
Yeah.
inside this room.
Could I just like?
They point out that it does vary a bit based on where you are. Says the local weather, storms, rain, wind, and snow can be summoned. The temperature can be raised or lowered. Lightning bolts can be called down, but this is very much about atmospheric weather, and actually making that happen inside would be very difficult and very destructive.
I don't know what I can.
Is there an electrical power as well, apart from like the within the weather?
No, just the lightning.
Mm.
You would need energy control electricity.
Oh,
in
so
order
there
to
is.
do that.
Oh yeah,
That's a whole different.
Yeah. Because then that does make sense that weather does have a wider field,
Yes.
but it's maybe like with my fire control. If it had been like electrical control, like I'm just gonna dissipate
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
ground
Right,
this
the-
energy away.
The control power is very fine grained
Yeah.
potentially.
Mm.
Weather control is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would probably not be very precise.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't really understand what he wants to do. Does he?
He wants to get into that data cloud and treat it like an alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Is what he's claiming.
Yeah.
Yes, like a path to ascension for him. Like if he seems to be some sort of like digital entity which has manifested
Yeah.
due to
Well, as
their-
far as he's concerned, you're the digital entities, but yes.
yeah, but like essentially like if he gets out from our perspective, if he gets out into the cloud, he has the whole wide internet. He can just gain all the power he would ever need
Yeah.
and be wherever
Mhm.
there is connection.